them two together. This is gonna be 2 parts. Oh, that is so horrible.
Was it when you moved it?
I don't know, I guess. See, I needed some food in my system.
You did.
Oh my God, that is so horrible. I don't even remember stopping it. But anyway, it used to be. I just don't remember stopping it. But maybe I had to have stopped it if it stopped because I know I've had you stop it. But it used to be where Supreme Beauty is. That little place next to it used to be Tops and Bottoms too,
Okay.
but they stopped it. That's where my husband be going to get his little work hoodies, y'all.
Let me tell y'all.
It's so horrible. It's so
One more store
discombobulated.
that y'all got to go in just for the
Don't say he had
kids
kids.
and givers. No. Edwards food chain.
Oh, which one?
Lakewood Village.
I'm not
Baby,
going all the way out there.
A Whole Foods. Baby, them people. The best Edwards. I'm talking about it was
So it looked beautiful.
beautiful.
Have you been to the one on Cantry?
Yes, it's better.
Oh, and I thought that one was nice.
No,
It's
it's
better.
got the same. They got the where they got like a sushi, the sushi.
Yes,
They
the
got
fresh
the
meat
bar.
part. Yeah.
It is so beautiful.
And the one downtown by my house is trash.
Yeah, that's how they are. You know the ones closest to the neighborhood in the central metro area.
It is gorgeous.
You know they ain't gonna give us too much.
I heard a couple.
But Big
of
Pearl
my
be having the
friends
peach
that-
cobbs.
I've never been to it. Edwards. I thought it was a little. If she ain't been.
Because she wanted to say hood.
Right.
She thought it black girl. You thought it was a little what?
Right.
What?
Don't play.
Right. Play with your mama. And the hood ethnic at your house, in your car. Don't say it in public.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was we at last?
So we were talking about.
PB Diddy.
Yeah.
We had gotten past P Diddy. We was talking about
The pedophile and stuff in the house.
We were talking about accountability with parents.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about like how our parents can influence, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Let me listen to it.
Mm.
And I think once we like really, I guess we're intentional about teaching our children and projecting that it's good to be good to what you have, and the lessons that you've learned, then I think it'll be good. I think you were saying something earlier, Zandra. You was like, sometimes, you know, you tell your kids things in advance so they can learn. Either they're going to learn or maybe they won't. And that's biblically as well. Like a lot of times God puts us through trials and tribulations so it can be testimonies for other people.
Right.
Sometimes they'll actually learn. Like sometimes we can help our people, our children, generations under us, nieces, nephews. We can block them from those curses or those issues or those situations. But sometimes, what the old saying, a hard head makes a soft.
You got to bump that.
You know,
head.
sometimes they just got to go through it. It doesn't matter how much we tell them, what we say, or what. And I feel like, unfortunately, in the industry, when you're a celebrity and stuff like that, because I be looking at these kids now, how do you rich and you still stupid? You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's situations that you are in or that kids are. And I'm not being judgmental, spillers, but a lot of times, like when I see them falling into addiction and stuff like that, it's just kind of hard for me to just be empathetic. I am empathetic for them, you know what I'm saying, and I have to talk myself down. Like, girl, you don't know what the hell they do. Like, you need to shut up, because it could be like they still human. I do, you know, that's how I get down to really be empathetic for them. But for people that aren't believers or people that don't know any better, they just trying to figure out, like, how the hell you got all this money and you struggling the way that you're struggling on drugs or mentally emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because people really do feel like money can fix everything. And it
Man, I'm
can't.
just trying to find out.
What
Listen,
you
give
say
me a
that you
call.
learned?
Uh,
Give me a call and let me learn.
The thing that I know to be true is a lot of times in those situations when you going to drugs and stuff, it's to mask some things, messed up people in your life. You know, a lot of those parents, they have these kids, they like a job. The kids are like a job, you know, like a meal ticket or whatever. And whether they parents or not, that, like you said earlier, they're human. a lot of people, when it comes to money, they become the worst people ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like horrible,
Mm-hmm.
horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to deal with them, because they're your parents, and y'all remember a lot of kids was one of what do you call that when you separate yourself?
Emancipate.
Yeah.
Like emancipate themselves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just want to be grown.
Yeah, sometimes I want to emancipate.
But sometimes
Listen,
it's
I
kids.
thought about it.
But I'm just saying,
I looked at the paperwork.
but sometimes some kids have to be, because I know somebody that had to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they were at a point where they were like, look, I got to take care of me now. You know what I'm saying? They not doing it how I want them to do it. My parents are not here how I need them to be. Now I got to do it. And I've known it to be done, and the situation was almost successful.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was done. They're grown, doing their own thing now.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, that has to happen.
Mhm.
But a lot of times when we are looking into these, and it's not even that we're looking into these celebrity situations and issues, it's public. It's everywhere you go, it's on TV. You can turn the damn David Mirror, and he talking about the David. Don't nobody want to hear about Diddy. Tell us about the community part.
Right.
Like it's everywhere. It's on the news. It's on TV. It's on your phones. It's on social media. So when you seeing it, so you gonna have an opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? And like people, I don't know.
Speaking of, I don't know if we was gonna talk about it.
We probably is go, or probably
Because
are.
I'm not good with names at all.
Okay.
But the lady, the governor lady.
The white girl.
No.
Beach
Oh,
gun,
yes.
beach gun, baby.
Jasmine Crockett.
I'm
Yeah.
like, we wasn't gonna say her name. Now we ain't giving that help for that much credit, but he
No,
done
no,
said
I'm talking
Crockett.
about Jasmine Crockett.
Okay,
She's the girl
okay.
that we need.
Well, Jasmine
Yeah,
Crockett
yeah,
was the girl we need. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Crockett went in.
Blonde, big blonde
Yes,
body.
Crockett went in.
I
Shout out
love
to Crockett.
Crockett. Like, that's her second time. And I've just been like, oh, you know.
Did y'all see the one with the people in the airport though? The lady in the
Yeah,
airport.
she was like, hey, please,
Oh, it's a new video, girl. Came out yesterday. It was the lady in the airport. She was like, "Hey, bad built bleach blonde." She said, "You don't like that, do you?" And she laughed. I said, "Lord, I hate to be that petty, but yeah, girl, yeah."
Well, the thing about it is she said it. She said
She
something
did.
first. And the thing about it is
That wasn't even necessary.
No.
Like her eyelashes weren't even that visible. The only difference between us and you is you got blonde eyelashes and we got dark
that was,
eyelashes.
that was racist.
That was
very
literally racist.
That was racist.
Like your eyelashes may be blocking your what? Her eyelashes weren't even big like regular black girls like our eyelashes. Her eyelashes were classy and normal.
Snuffleupagus.
Wait, now what?
That's what they call it.
Snuffleupagus. Oh my God. Yeah.
Because my little cousin said she got her lashes done yesterday. She told me something. She was doing like this.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? She was like, I just got my lash. I was like, girl, that's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to enhance your breathing. It ain't supposed to hurt.
That part, baby. These lashes these days.
Eyelids is doing weight.
And that's why I'm
That
like,
part.
and a lot of times, like, individuals have to be done
Yeah.
in a certain way.
That part.
Like, they cannot be heavy.
That can't be heavy. That can't be long. That can't be thick. Like mine might be a little loose now because the preacher was preaching to me today and I had
No,
some
that's
tears
right.
flow. So they may be a little loose, but I don't like heavy, long, thick.
No, they be
Just
right.
give me a nice little fluff with a
Layers.
nice little, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. But all the extra stuff, I got to be able to see where I'm going. I got to be able to look up and still be able to see through whatever I'm looking up. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Homegirl Crockett went in.
She did. But she always said
Bleach,
facts.
blonde, bad built.
I'm just trying to understand.
Literally, like I need to understand, and the Bible say that, and all that I get an understanding. And Crockett was trying to
And
get understanding.
she said clarification, please.
That's it, clarification. Because who you talking to?
And AOC was right behind her.
Sure
The
was.
Hispanic girl, she was like from New York. She was like,
Thank you.
Oh, baby.
And
she
then,
baby girl.
and then one of the other ones, the man, he was like, "Wait, what?"
Right. Yeah, and then the other dude, and then the other dude was like, wait a minute, that's even low for you.
Right. So watch what you say. Anyway, that's neither here or there, and it is. But yeah, that was too funny. Cause
That was funny. Like, I was just like, but the thing about it is that a lot of times people dish it. They can't take it. So my thing about it is anything I dish out, I'm ready to take.
Yeah, you gotta be
You know what I
ready to
mean?
take
You gotta be ready to
Yeah.
take. Like for me, I'm not the type of person where I'm like feel like I should be immune to something because I'm a black
Yeah.
man, or I'm immune to something because I'm a black gay man.
Yeah.
That ain't even, like, if I go to a comedy show, you talking about gay people, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Because again, that's just, I mean, it's funny. You know what I mean? Like, if, now, there's a line between funny and disrespectful.
That part.
But if it's funny,
That part.
right, because there are a lot of times, sometimes people disrespect race and that type of thing. And even with the Gary Owens situation, you know what I mean? Like, I never really felt like he was funny. I just felt like he just built his career off
because he had a black wife.
Right, that's it. And
let's just be honest.
That's all his comedy was about race. So I'm like, if my thing about it is like Lavelle Crawford is way more funnier because he talks about life.
Literally.
And life can be funny, life can be hard.
Yeah.
But if you can make it funny, you can kind of laugh about it.
And I like that you brought that up too, because I feel like you said, that thin line is important. No offense to any comedians, their race or whatever, but I feel like if you are of a particular race and most of your comedy skits or your comedic whatever is based on your experiences from this race or whatever, you feel like you're okay to do that because you're connected to their race. You're not. It's not okay. So let go. And that's the same for the situation we've been talking about with Daddy Love, whatever his name is. Yeah, you got power, but that's all you have.
Yeah.
You have power to put people in positions that they weren't before, but that don't mean that it's okay for you to mistreat them.
Right.
That don't mean that it's okay for you to not be empathetic or to just, and I feel like this has been going on so long. I'm happy that it's coming to the forefront.
Absolutely.
And he's not the only one. There's so many other people that stuff about to come out about. But for people to be so surprised is what's annoying to me.
Yeah.
And then for the celebrities to be coming out now apologizing because they didn't believe Cassie or the situation at first. First of all, I was listening to The Breakfast Club, and I think Charlamagne the Guy was like, yeah, it's okay to have your opinion, but it don't mean that you have to be vocal about your opinion, especially when you really don't know the details of the situation. And so when the celebrities were coming up apologizing, he called it bluff. He was like, that's bull stuff. Like, why y'all even saying something? Y'all don't know what this brother got going on. Half of y'all done really been around him, so you really can't put it past him. You know what I'm saying? You can't put it past him. And you didn't think that it was proof. Yeah. But he said it might not have been proof in the 1900s. He said it might not have been proof in the 90s. But in the 2000s, cameras everywhere. There's going to be some type of
proof. With a lot of stuff now.
So now you showing the type of person in your character, because now you got to come back and apologize. And that's what he said. He said, I don't want to have to come back and apologize for nothing. So I just shut up. I just shut the hell up and just say shame, shame, shame. You know? So...
Especially if you've been around, you know.
Yes.
But money is crazy how much power money has and how much some people just want to be in the
limelight.
Yeah, they just want to be
attached to them.
Yeah, because like you said, I ain't leaving my kids with no grown man. I don't care. I'm not leaving my child with nobody. If I can't go and be a part of their life, I'm going to be there every step. Where we going?
That part.
Like, I'm going to be right there in the studio like this. What
that part.
You ain't going to no after parties. You ain't doing nothing. Take your ass home and get this home.
Like when he was talking to Justin Bieber, and he's like, I don't have custody of him, whatever that part he allegedly said. He's like, but for the next 48. And Justin Bieber's like, like his, him trying to embrace, it was so uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you see videos and stuff afterwards that they're coming up with, they like, P. Diddy was hugging him, allegedly, was hugging Justin Bieber and making sure he didn't have cameras on him. And then if you look at the video, you're like, yeah, he was kind of touching him, or electric wires or microphones, and the way he was touching them, it makes you kind of question it, but it also makes you think back like, well, what the hell were his parents thinking? Like, how did the parents think that was okay? You don't want your child to be in a, like, you really to sacrifice your child?
No.
P. Diddy had paid them some money.
They gone.
I mean, think about the Tina Turner situation. We love Tina Turner, but her mother was toxic as
baby toxic as hell, huh?
Okay. I'm like, you knew that this man was abusing her, and you literally told this man
where your
child was to put her in even more danger.
Getting that money?
He literally could have murdered her that night.
Getting that money. Didn't care.
You didn't care because he was taking care of you.
Yeah. And that's sad. And I just, and that's something that we have to grow out of. Like, like whenever you are willing to sacrifice your child for your gain, not only does it shows a lot for you, but it's not gonna last.
No,
it's not going to last.
It's going to come back on.
It's karma. Like you reap what you sow, and you sacrificing somebody that doesn't know any better, and you know your child don't know any better. They're just listening to what their parents or trying to, whatever you guide them to do, that's what they're doing. It's gonna come back. It's going to come back. And I often think about P. Diddy's relationship with his parents. And I say that because allegedly it's been known that his dad was killed when he was, 3 years old. And he wears a chain with him and his father. But when his daddy was in these Harlem streets or wherever he from, allegedly, he was the truth.com. Like, play no games, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Handle business. Whenever, to whoever, however. And I wonder if, sometimes they say that we inherit things, but people don't really talk about what we inherit in our DNA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if that is something that he inherited in his DNA that he just never really had any control of, and nobody ever really tried to control it for him. And I say that because I just think, just even the way he treats his mama, like just watching the past reality shows and little video clips, you know what I'm saying? It's like mama like know her place. But I'm the type of mama, like, nigga, at the end of the day, I'm your mama.
I don't care if you
Find you
got
somebody to
$1
play with. I wouldn't care if you had $1 trillion. It's because of me that you got it. You know what I'm saying? So you need to humble yourself to me, because had I not had you, you wouldn't be in this position. If I can't say nothing else, I can say that. I can say I gave birth to you. So because of that, you're able to inherit whatever God blessed you with. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all?
I went through
That part, when I was pregnant with you, when I first had you, with raising you, like I'm just saying. So do you all think that we inherit DNA, but do you all think that it's something that we really don't know that we have inherited, maybe until it's too late? Or is it something that we probably, or people or parents or somebody can identify at an early age and be like, like you got that, let's go ahead and nip that in the bud.
Like even with mental health, that is passed down. That is DNA. Like that is DNA, because like I have anxiety because my mother had anxiety. You know what I mean? And then the way I grew up only enhanced that anxiety.
But let's answer this. Did our mothers acknowledge or identify the anxiety?
No. Anxiety wasn't even a word.
Baby, but ain't never been a word.
That's never been a word. And I literally told her, I said, Mom, you suffer from anxiety. You don't want to admit it. But I remember being like 12 years old and we would go to family functions and somebody would just start talking loud. And she would be like, let's go, we gotta get out of here. And I'm like, Mom, that is a flight or flight response. Literally. That is literally anxiety. You're doing a flight response right now. You have anxiety. Like even on her wedding night, like even after the reception, they said she was in the bed because she was so nervous about marrying my dad. She had webs all over her face. Wow. That is literally a chemical imbalance that you have that you need to deal with. You know what I mean? God puts therapists on this earth for a reason.
Wise counsel is in Proverbs.
You know what I mean? They're there for
Proverbs.
they're here for a reason. Yeah. Because a lot of times we need to talk to somebody without a biased opinion.
That part.
A lot of times when you talk to family members, they're telling you what can benefit them.
That part.
Oh, don't do that because it's benefiting them. When I told my nephew to take his butt to the military, and everybody else, he don't want to do that. That was for their benefit, not his. And he ended up in trouble, and now he on papers. But my
can't go to the military.
Can't go to the military. You know what I'm saying? And he pulled me to the side at the family picnic yesterday. He was like, the look of disappointment on his face, because I was the one who was from the 9th to the 12th grade. Let's get this homework done. Let's get this stuff done. Okay, you need these shoes. You need these clothes. I'm not buying you no Jordans. I'm going to buy you some New Balances. I'm going to buy you a new Nike. But listen, we're going to do this. And then when 1 week after high school, you got a family with y'all. But again, it was people in this. Instead of him reaching out to somebody, a guidance counselor, because your dad is in jail. So you need some therapy, right? You don't have your dad. That is somebody that is vital to your
male figure.
Yeah, that is vital to who you are. Now I can step in as much as I want to, but I am not your father.
Right.
You need your father in your life. Fathers are needed. And so I was like, everybody, he don't want to do that. That's not what he. I'm saying that's your benefit.
Everybody else.
Everybody else. You guys want to live in a 5-block radius the rest of your life.
Preach.
You have never been exposed to
be
anything.
500 miles away, and that part exposed, and that's so true when everybody else wants something and you're not. Instead of speaking what's good for them or telling them go the way in which you want to go, pick your desires and you choose or do what's right. We want to do what we can try to do to keep our hands on them so they can be at arm's length. When it's really like ruining them.
You sure you want to go that far away from home? Yes.
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 At the end of the day, and I had to tell my child that I'm tired of school. I don't want to. I get tired of a lot of stuff. Okay?
That part.
And if I move based off of how I felt,
Ooh.
Listen.
a lot of things.
Baby, y'all be there. Y'all be here.
I'd be in jail if I moved out the way I felt.
That part.
A lot of people would be without.
Yeah.
So who cares about tired right
Yeah.
now? Okay, because y'all got it easy.
And just
We
get
got
started.
encyclopedias, okay?
Literally, Webster's Dictionary.
Yeah,
Y'all got
Card
Google.
catalog. Like.
That part, literally. Whenever you wanted to research something in the library, you had to go and pull out one of those million drawers.
A through Z.
Had to go. We didn't have the map people. We had MapQuest.
Baby, we was
You
like
had to
this.
type it in on the computer and print out the directions if you had a computer that could print out. If not, you had to learn the 430s and the I-30s and the 65s and the north and the south and the east and the west.
Yeah.
That's what we learned. Because I remember living in Tennessee, baby, and driving. All I do was go 40 east, 40 west.
Yep.
40 east, 40 west. When you get to 40 west, get to Memphis, you go 30 east, go 30 west. When you get to, like, literally. So, and that is so true. That's so true. Like, and I try to teach my baby that now. Like, how you move? We had a whole situation today. Mom, we're going to do this little sugar-free summer. So I bought the modes, and I need you to go get the dairy and the Greek yogurt and the cookies and greens. You just spent $27 at Chick-fil-A last night. Why you ain't go get it? I'm just saying, like, no.
I told my
Find you somebody to play with, sis. If you think I'm gonna spend all my money on what we need here when we need it, and you gonna get your little paycheck, and you finna spend it on, baby, you got the wrong mama.
Yeah.
No, ma'am, absolutely not. Had this issue with gas. I ain't had no gas, and I had to. And y'all know I got her account on my phone.
Right.
So I pulls up the app, and I literally calls off all fast food or store junk stuff. This is why you don't have no gas. So if you get some gas for me, I'm going to cash app you, and you're going to cash app me back. And if you don't, I'm going to transfer from your account to mine. Like, that's just what we're going to do, because it's about being responsible. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now, like, even in this situation with celebrities, you know what I'm saying? We coddle our kids so much. We don't hold them accountable. We let stuff slide. I really believe that any adults raise any kids. And if you got to be hard on them just a little bit, because, and I tell my baby all the time, baby, the way that the Lord operates, and I know I'm one of his favorites, baby, he can just tell me today or say, let me go ahead and bring you home, Ma. And I can be young. What the hell you gonna do? I'm gone, dead and gone. You been so codependent on me, and so that you don't know what to do. Yep. I want to at least be able to leave life lessons and experiences, and just responsibility. I want you to be able to pick up the ball and go from there.
Know that you'll be up.
Okay.
Know that you're gonna be okay without me, instead of turning to drugs, because that's what a lot of them do. You going straight to drugs and liquor, and then you finna be dead with me in a couple of months. No.
Okay, so listen. I think, as far as what we were talking about, whether it could come from hereditary or whatever. I think it could be a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because going back to the TMZ documentary, he was doing an interview, and he was saying that his daddy was a hustler, which had to come from stories that he didn't heard about his daddy, right? Oh, my daddy, and that's where I got the hustle mentality from, because my daddy was do-do-do-do. So I feel like some kids can put their parents, especially ones that aren't around or those that have passed, at this, like, imaginary, like, what they heard or what they think that they would be if they were here. You know what I'm saying?
So make them proud.
Yeah, like, oh, well, my dad's So I feel like some of his actions are of what he feel like his daddy would have
would have been, yeah.
Would have been. You know, but still, at the same time, I know for sure the line can pass on because what you ain't even around. Why you lying like that?
Right. And I got a cousin like that. I don't care what I say.
It gives you the most, like a trigger.
Yeah, it's a trigger. Yeah,
slap a child.
Yeah.
Like
I got a cousin like that. He just like his dad. I'm gonna
That be lying.
Persian rug.
Like, we'll tell you the sky perfect. I'm sitting right here looking at the sky.
He be like, I'm on my way to be sitting on this couch and got no intention to leave.
See?
Leaving this house. Or his dad would be like, hey Kevin, yeah, you remember? I was like, that happened in 1979.
That part.
Didn't they Kevin? What is she talking about? You didn't catch me in the blood.
Right.
You got to pour the whole bottle of it.
That's crazy.
But we don't hold celebrities to the same standard. And I'm gonna say this, and I hope I don't get in trouble for it. Allegedly.
That's my favorite
But
word.
I don't like when black people, and this is just me, I don't like when black people say that they don't like the LGBTQ community, the black LGBTQ. But then they'll go and support Michael Kors, Mark Jacobs,
Tom Ford.
Tom
Like,
Ford.
don't get me started.
These are all white gay men.
Ooh.
You wearing something you don't even know.
I'm talking about I don't know nothing about them.
Nothing.
You
And
don't know
rocking
the history
them.
about them. And you
Rocking
rocking
them.
them. But you don't call me the F word.
Oh, the F word and
So
the
the thing-
D word.
Right.
And I'm with that and that's another thing
Yeah.
with Daddy Love allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like you got everybody is now coming out talking about all these different situations you put them in to where men were involved.
Yeah.
And that's what you like. Now, one thing I can say, I have never heard him really speak down on the LGBTQ.
No.
He's not.
Did I say LGBT?
Shout out to alphabet.
Come on, help me though.
LGBTQ.
LGBTQ. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I said QT. That's
But you know I'm old school. I don't know.
ABCDEFG.
I ain't got time.
To be continued.
Right.
Listen,
To be continued. And ... But I have never heard him really speak down on them or say anything negative, but I've never heard him speak up.
Yeah.
Considering the lifestyle that he supposedly lives. And I have a problem with that also. Not saying that you're supposed to be out here, I love y'all, but if you know that you support someone or something, because baby, come June 1st, my Love Win shirt is going to be on, period. Because I have people very close and dear to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, like I have it. And I honestly feel like God loves everybody. Like he knew the type of people we was gonna be before we even thought of.
Absolutely.
But he formed us before we were even in the womb. So before he was even in the womb, when he was writing down who was gonna be born, he already knew. I'm gonna make that one gay. I'm gonna make that one gay. This is how they gonna be. You know, it's
already across the bear. It
that
is across
part.
the bear. So it's like
Everybody
it's their own cross. Yeah.
Who somebody is attracted.
That part.
Because I told somebody that I was like, so let me ask you this. What makes you straight? I said, because according to you, I just haven't had the right woman, so you haven't had the right man. That's not how attraction works. Attraction is just attraction.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's a whole nother.
June 1st.
That's the June. That's on your podcast. It's only right. Listen, it's ticket. It's Xandra. We're gonna stay on him, so he can get that started. I need that podcast in my life. Oh, June will be so perfect.
It don't take much, you know.
Listen, if you feel like you got somebody else you want to bring to come, y'all can come right here, and me and Xandra, we'll be the audience, and we'll be in the back. We ain't got you got 3 microphones to yourself.
Today's day, man.
The 20. Yep. You got coming up. No, we ain't hitting no more pausing and no breaking. We putting that in your spirit. Because we need you to do.
First is on a Saturday.
It's coming up this Saturday. Yep. You got 3 microphones. You got a whole system. Listen.
It don't take 30 the hour.
That's it. That's it. So that was our question. I was trying to help us to understand that sometimes we are inherited with things, and we are inherited with things in our DNA. So one of the reasons Daddy Love, whatever his name is allegedly, may have been projecting the abuse mentally, verbally, physically, the way that he has, because even though he didn't know this his dad allegedly, really, because you're 3-4 when your dad died, you really don't, your memories are going to be faint if you have any. You know, the Lord may have just given you just a little bit just so you can say you had that, but you really don't have any, and you didn't grow up.
He was a hustler. He wasn't at home no way.
And that's all he said. He was a hustler.
He wasn't at home.
And then I need to. I feel like I was gonna be judgmental what I was gonna say about the mom, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But she been quiet.
She been very quiet.
Mama been quiet.
But she the type of person that when the FBI come looking for her, that my child. Not my child.
Literally, not mine. Not mine. He just gave me $1 million for my birthday. Not mine.
Been quiet too. Little mama, Miami.
Oh, young Miami, yeah.
Well, it's allegedly that she has unfollowed him and deleted all of their pictures.
Yeah.
So I think that video kind of made her like, now wait a minute, because you know she was real.
She hood. She like, you
Y'all
see
that?
But she was serious about him. Like, she didn't play when it came to him. Like, and I loved her podcast, Carisha Please. Like, I love everything. I love Carisha, period.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna get me on Miami. I love Carisha. I just love her. I feel like she real. She a hood girl. I'm a hood girl. You know what I'm saying? They got a little sense. I went to school, got a couple degrees. She had to do all that, but she got bags. I'm trying to get her bags. And
like
she don't try to change nothing up, nothing. I love Carisha.
Because I've been getting flued out too.
That part.
You know, like,
I've been flued out. And I say that all the time. Like every time my engagement anniversary come up, that's the first thing I say, baby, August 2019, I got flued out, baby. Got flued out and he put a ring on it. And then flew me out a few times before the end will flew me out or fly me out now when I want to. So I'm just saying, I love everything Carisha, but I have noticed that it was almost like Carisha knew like I love him, but look at her baby daddy, allegedly Southside. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole who a fool and ain't never been this type of fool.
Yeah.
And then you messing with this mogul who like this. Like, I can see why that make her scratch her head. Like, now you got too much money and too many hoes to be, excuse my language, but I'm just saying. He had access to too many women to just pick one and to physically dog like that on camera. Not one, but I'm saying on camera.
Oh, yeah.
The other one, everybody, first baby mama coming out.
He was being recorded, right?
He knew it was cameras in them hotels. They bought the video.
Yeah, the videos, yeah.
Oh.
That's why we're just now seeing it. $50,000. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Let me tell y'all how, because you know
you shut down.
I might.
Yeah.
And that'll make me
that part.
That'll bring.
Yeah.
And I ain't want to be in that space, so I watch look.
And then turn around. Yeah, can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But allegedly,
I can't jump through.
Allegedly, the hotel in LA that happened at, they bought all, cause it's footage from the opposite side, allegedly in the hallway too.
Elevator. Okay.
So the elevator is all that CNN put out, but there's allegedly footage from the opposite side as well. When it happened, but I guess she was trying to do a Tina Turner move, thought he was asleep or something or chilling. That's why he came out in the towel. But allegedly they purchased the footage from the hotel and didn't think that it was gonna be brought up again. But baby, one of them workers knew that it was gonna happen, baby, and the whistle and sold it to CNN.
Oh man.
Baby sold it to CNN a few weeks ago, baby, and CNN put it out there. Yeah, put it out
as they should.
As they should have, and I wish it would have happened then, but things happen when they're supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad she's
she's
okay.
Yeah, and she said she
Kim Porter not.
Oh,
she done.
Bless it.
She done.
Bless it.
And what you call
it was so young.
Danny Kane. What's her name?
Aubrey O'Day. She's so triggered. She been going in. But she has been saying this, y'all, for years. When he first told her he didn't want her a part of that, I don't want you in the group. When he first told her, she was like, cool. Like, I know you don't want me in the group because I'm going to say what ain't nobody else going to say that need to be said. And the other girls wanted it to be said. But if you look, I'm telling y'all, that's how long I have been, I've followed like that's why when I saw this, I was like, man, when she first came out and said that this was happening, I knew when all these different women at this man, when J-Lo didn't go back after the club shooting, like, and they were saying that he had something to do with it, and then the lady came out and said she saw him with the gun and shoot her. She said I saw it, and she told that, and they was trying to get her to shut up, but she would never shut up. Now they want her to talk about it. It's like when I was trying to talk about it then, y'all wasn't hearing me
like
because he
Jaguar,
got out.
Listen, Jaguar, she does some other stuff.
She dangerous.
She finna date. I don't know, like
Jaguar been bringing up people.
The way she need to be
protected.
Yeah, because
the thing about it is, the reason why people ain't coming out is because she probably telling the truth. And if she come up missing, that's gonna literally just tell.
But that's what they say.
Truth.
She had so much connection to the industry.
Yeah.
That her stories are not fabricated.
Yeah.
And that's why that part. And that's why allegedly Cat Williams has been so close to her, like making sure she good. You need money, what you need? Like what
But Cat been like Cat said.
He
is like
he been like that forever. Like, and that's one celebrity I do like. Again, he's human, and I'm not putting nothing past him. But I feel like he's been one of the most transparent ones from day one. Absolutely. And I feel like he has taken a lot of losses. You said earlier, pick up your own cross and bear your own cross. I feel like he's taken so many losses. You know what I'm saying? Because he decided, like, nah, it's not pride for me. It's not clout for me. It's not, I don't need y'all to know I'm a star, because I know I'm a star. I know whose I am, and I'm not willing to sacrifice my soul just to prove, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like that's why, like, his comeback now is just, it's so great and it's so amazing, because he's been himself, and he hadn't strayed from that. And I feel like a lot of people need to be that. I feel like a lot of celebrities be quiet, you know what I'm saying, shut up, and I'm okay with that too. Like the Carters. Y'all know I fools with the Carters.
A lot of people,
I fools with the Carters. I don't know what the Carters got going on. The Carters human, I don't put nothing past them. But I know they be quiet.
But a lot of people be signing NDAs. They sign NDAs.
That part. And that's what I'm saying. And Beyonce said that though on one of her songs. You gotta sign an NDA to be around me. Yeah. Like non-disclosure. You not saying nothing. I don't care if I sip a glass of wine. Won't nobody know that we had that conversation. Yeah. Like, and do what you gotta do, sis. You know what I'm saying? And they do. But I'm just saying, they still human at the end of the day. I'm putting on, if something come out tomorrow, I just be like, well, I appreciate that artistry. But I don't put nothing past them. You know what I'm saying?
You don't put nothing past nobody. But a preacher told me that a long time ago. He said, I will not allow people to put me on a pedestal only to knock me down when they find out that I'm human.
That part.
Because I am human.
That part.
And I told a family member, she keeps switching churches because the pastor or something. I'm like, listen, these are human beings.
They're human. You gonna
always going to go through things just like you go through things. I don't get that. You think that they're different from you? They may be held to a different standard, but they're still human.
And then we put them on a pedestal like we're supposed to treat. Yeah, we're supposed to honor them and make sure that our pastors are taken care of and all of that. But we still, at the end of the day, have to know that they human beings too. Period. And I say that often. Especially with our generation, because I feel like that's one of the reasons why a lot of us don't go to church, don't participate, don't do community things. I had a lady in the church, and I've been in church all my life. Even when I was in Tennessee, baby, running the streets, baby, couldn't tell me a thing, baby. Be drunk as hell, but I'm at church Sunday morning. Like literally, that's just what I've been doing. But I had a lady tell me recently, somebody that I really look up to and I love. She was like, they human like you, baby. You need to take your focus off them and put your focus on God. She said your focus on the wrong thing. You got an attitude with them, an attitude with such and such at the church and blah, blah, blah. And then you don't want to come to church or you don't want to participate. What you doing for you? She was like, you losing you. Because at the end of the day, that means you're idolizing them. That's who you worshiping. Baby, when she told me that, I said, I ever, in my almost 40 years of life, my mama has always shared stuff like that, but it took somebody else to tell me. Yeah. You don't go to church or you don't do community things or things in your sorority or your job or with your child or your husband or your children or your family. You don't do them for them. You do them for God. You do them because you have the ability to do it. You're capable of doing it, and it's pleasing in God's sight.
Yeah.
Whenever you put people in the way and you get mad and say, I'm not doing it because I don't like them, or I'm not doing it because they did this or said this, you the problem.
Throwing your growth off.
That part.
Because baby, growth is a beautiful.
And baby, it's beautiful, but baby, it's hard. I say all the time, baby, I don't know what the Lord decided to do when He made us work with His people and have to do stuff because His people.
Growth hurts.
Your
It's
children.
literally like your body
The
being,
hardest. Yeah.
like
Well,
your
you don't do
mind
nothing.
is being stretched. Like you're like, and I'm like, ooh.
Just like I just posted the other day. Half the time, I don't be wanting to speak to y'all ugly ass. I do not want to speak because you ugly on the inside and outside. You got an attitude you bad for no reason. I did nothing to you. Nobody did nothing to you. You just ugly as hell. So no, I don't be wanting to speak. And you funny acting and you sometime and you think, she's thinking because I'm somebody. No, helper, husband, whatever you call me in. I'm speaking because I know better.
Yeah.
Hey, and I keep it moving, and I be mad as hell half the time when I say them heys. But God is making me better. But I need people to understand that people don't be speaking to y'all ugly ass all the time because we want to.
Yeah.
Cause people be ugly as hell, and I'm not perfect, but I'm so the same on Facebook, in person, and half the time I'm gonna reach for a hug, and your ugly ass gonna act like no, don't do that ugly. Do not do that.
Pick a struggle.
Oh, pick a struggle. You cannot be mean and ugly. Like, and then it sometimes it be the old ones. Like, hey, you old and like, what the hell? Like, y'all, I be mad as hell, but I be like, hey.
I got a cousin like that. I be like, she was like, why you didn't invite me to my party? I said, because I didn't want your energy there.
That part. And then y'all, and people expect for you to always, you think like I'm supposed to, or I'm obligated to. I'm telling y'all, it is so hard. That's why I say I keep my opinions to myself. I promise I do. I really do. My little close circle, they know Zanji, I'm say what I say. But for the most part, I'm not, especially on social media, I'm never overly opinionated or never post how I feel about anything. It be so much stuff going on all day, every day. People gonna talk about it. You'll hear me say what I feel or want to say on the podcast, but you'll never see it on social media. But I try not to be like that because I don't want to come off as judgmental or mean or none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then I just want people to understand it's okay to have an opinion. Just like a butthole. Everybody got them. It's all right that we have them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just don't like mean people. I don't like mean girls. I don't like mean women. I don't like mean cheering. I don't like people that think they're bad. And I've been having to humble myself even at restaurants lately. Like, I be mad as hell because I be like, first of all, why the hell is you so rude and get unblocked? And then as soon as I say that part, and as soon as I back to say that, I'm like, okay, well, Toy, you don't know what they had to go through. You don't know who was at the table before you. I'm telling you, I just had this experience and spent well over $200 a couple days ago in a Little Rock restaurant, and I was like, these people mean, like, why the hell, like, first of all, the restaurant high, so anybody that comes, and it's anyway, I can say so much, but anybody that comes in here, the people that you hire needs to be the most friendly.
Yes.
Because first of all, we don't have to pay what we're paying for this foolishness at the end of the day.
And I want to pay for an experience.
Okay.
When I go to a certain restaurant in Hot Springs, you better believe I'm going to overtip.
That part.
The reason why, because everybody there is so kind. Good, welcome in. How are you? Let's sit you down. What do you need? You guys need anything?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. You know, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, this table too. Listen, that restaurant, Blue Monkey Grill in let me tell you, I absolutely love that
we got one in Little Rock now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The customer service.
All the way to Hot Springs.
Yes.
See?
Because they got a variety of things. The drinks fine. Like, it's just
And they're like $11 for a fishbowl drink.
And then we get fish bowl drinks in Little Rock for $17, $21. I bought one last Friday night for $19. I got the receipt to prove it. And I don't even think a shot was in it. And you better be on service. I gotta wave my hand for you to come
the blue
on.
Is it? I hadn't had that one. I get the monkey something.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Okay, well, I'm excited.
It's
That's
huge.
one. That's
You should go.
We're going because I've never been or heard. I've heard of Roberts or Robbie's or something in Benton Bryant. We're going this week.
Apparently,
It's supposed to be like a really good lounge with
Okay.
really good drinks and food and a variety of food. And my husband loves seafood. I'm a chicken catfish girl.
Me too. Yeah, that's it. Like, I
And
don't
he
like
want
crab
the
legs.
shrimp, he
I don't
want
like
the
none of
lobster, the crab leg. He want just give me some little fish, chicken. I'm good. But it's supposed to be really, really good, and the ambiance is good, and I'm excited about going. But we're saying all this, Phyllis, to say, like, be kind here. I don't know what else to say.
I leave reviews, so they better.
Me too, girl. And this review, I went anonymous because this is the popular one that people go to, and this was my second time going.
And it's still the same.
And both times I spent over $100. Like, it ain't the first time I was by myself and spent $100 just on 2 drinks, a meal, and a couple of sides.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This time I took my child and my husband for their birthday dinner and let them get whatever they wanted. And of course, I had to give me a drink. And I was just like, man, I done paid $20. This drink, I don't taste. Babe, taste this, because I know I don't taste nothing.
And listen, I am not, okay, I can't stand being around people that send that stuff back all the time. I always come
Oh,
That is the most irritating
Yeah,
thing.
it is
But
annoying.
if it has to be done.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then I think with one of those, it depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a restaurant where the prices need to meet the expectations. That's all I'm gonna say. Like if I come in there and I want a martini that's 6 ounces and my 6-ounce martini is $20, y'all, I need to taste something instead of this damn syrup and this sour little thing you put in there. I need to taste something else. I want to taste that.
But see, that's
if I have to pay for a meat and all my sides, I gotta pay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I need to hire a professional because my thing about it is they'll be real bartenders.
And I be watching because we sat by the bar this time and I was like,
that's a whole school. Like that is a skill set.
Yeah.
And
to
then
be
you
a
need
bartender, that is a whole skill set.
These people don't be going to school though. They just be hiring them, and then they have the little steps. They have it written down: 1 ounce of this, 1 ounce, and they just.
I just went to a restaurant and the girl was looking at the paper.
Yeah.
When you go to school, you just be
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
You know what to do.
You know what to do. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
This was good.
Y'all want to get something else out?
This is my therapy sometimes.
Okay. Xandra.
I wanted your
Okay, this is the opinion part of this.
Because you brought up the word, and I was like, oh, because I was going to call you about it.
Oh, Lord.
What about
And I say, oh, Lord, hold up, Xandra. I say, oh, Lord, because when Xandra calls, that causes for a conversation. Keep going.
Because we done had this conversation lately about sororities. So, about the lady that was pretending to be a Delta. How did that work? Like, how she was able to pull that out, friend?
People weren't checking her credentials. So, I am a sorority. I am in a sorority. I'm a proud member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Anyway, a lot of times nowadays there are certain things that we can do to kind of verify sorors and frats. The same thing with fraternities and sororities. But we're in the 21st, like we're in a time to where we probably really ain't got to do all that we normally would have to do back then, or even now we still have to do it to kind of verify your credentials. If you say that you're a soror or something and you have paraphernalia, certain things, then we kind of, I am I'm not friendly. I'm friendly. Let me take the back.
Yeah.
But I'm not. When they say, "Hey, soror," I'll be like, "Hi, soror," but I'm not gonna come up and be like, "Okay, blah 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 blah." Sometimes you do have sorors that'll say, "Hey, so what chapter were you initiated, or what year, or what?" And that is that's the real honest thing to do. However, it's the time of fakeness, if I could just put it in layman's terms. Like people can pretty much be who they want to be, or
and
say
you can print off anything,
and you can print anything off social media.
Yeah.
Like if people really don't go to, I literally have a friend to this day that is a D9 member in a different sorority, and she said that somebody from their hometown was saying so long that she was a part of a sorority, and it had gotten out there that she had never been initiated, never been a part of sorority, but had been going to all of these different events. But in order for you to be active, like that's one thing. You ask them if they're active or not. And if they say that they're not active, then them kind of be the ones you're like, okay. Yeah. But if you have, in order to be active, whether you pledged 20 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago, you're going to have a card. I'll show y'all my
financial card, baby.
I'll show y'all my financial card when we get off. But if they're not active, then the ones you kind of be like, now where do you say? If they don't have line sisters or people that may have pledged with them, you know what I'm saying? You kind of scratch your head. But it's a little deeper than what people really think, but it's easier also than what people really think. Like, it's easy to say. Like, if you wanted to walk around and say that you was something, people, you just put the verification.
No, not my friend, because when we were 19, he went into the Greek store, University Mall, and bought a Kappa shirt, and we were in the mall, and this Kappa came down. I'm talking about dark skin, waves, blur. So he said, I said, he walking towards you. I said, that's a Kappa. I said, I'm gonna go.
You got nothing to do with it.
So he walked up to him. He said, so, hey, Fred, how you doing? He was like, so, yeah. He was like, where you playing? He said, and my friend got flustered. Was like, he said, let me tell you something, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
He said, listen, I get it.
Yeah.
He said, I get it. He said, but if you don't take this shirt off right now,
it's gonna be a problem.
We're gonna have some whole issues.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting on the second part of the
and
I'm like this. I'm like,
And you still have some like that. That's why I said it's some that actually goes up to you, whether it's sororities or fraternities, and they'll ask you your credentials because sometimes people's spirits move them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you ain't going with me, you just like baby, you know you ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is.
You know, for me, like I've wanted to be a part of a certain fraternity, but the timing, and the things, and it was actually supposed to happen, and something, and I'm not gonna give up. Yeah. I'm still gonna be wearing the paraphernalia. I'm still gonna be.
It's a respect thing.
I'm not a part of that fraternity yet. If I get a chance to be.
But
I am not. That is so weird.
It's a respect thing. It's a respect thing. And it's an honorable thing. Like, you know, you just gotta put some respect on it. You know what I'm saying? But people are weird like that, girl. You'd be surprised.
I don't want to be a part of nothing that bad.
That part, you gotta lie about it.
Yeah.
Like,
and she's in a high, like she's active or whatever in a position where you out there in the public. Why don't you lie like that?
For clout.
I don't understand people who lie about credentials anyway. I had a boss who did that.
For clout.
She literally lied about having a master's in public health.
For clout.
MPH.
For clout.
Now, you had MS.
For clout.
You had MS,
and the reason for that is because she probably was hired without having to prove anything. So now that back in the day, I remember going on an interview in 2011. I had to have a dang college degree. Yeah. Like, can you bring your degree up? Because they weren't going checking for the credits and the transcripts and all that. You had to bring your degree up with the official stamp. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can just say you had whatever.
My job asked for my transcript.
See? And some do.
Transcript to say that it was completed.
Some do.
Baby,
but some don't. And then it's just easy access to everything. You can see my letter of being in my sorority. You know what I'm saying? And you can go online. You can literally have it on your phone and go online and create the entire thing now. It's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show, like, how are you mentally? Right. That you want to be. And then now, like, even with fraternities and sororities, they're graduate opportunities. So if you weren't able to do it when you were physically in college, you can do it now.
You can do it now.
So why the hell would you lie and play about it? Like, just do it.
Just do it.
Okay. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all. I'm looking forward to y'all coming back in September, October-ish. Because when I say Mrs. Wilson about to break, baby, the break is about to be real. And this is my spill encouragement. Normally, I just go deep. But this time, spill is I want you all to take the time. Do you. Love on you. Just think about you. Put you first. Mental health, whatever it is. I don't care if it's a drink in the garage, in the living room with the TV on and your feet kicked up, a hot bath, a hot shower, an hour at the park by yourself, even a weekend away, whatever it is, do you.
Mm-hmm.
Take some time for you, spillers. Spend this summer getting closer with you, learning you, loving you, being the best you, so that you can be the best you for everybody else. Not that you're being it for everybody else, but everybody else to get a good version of you. Because our bad versions aren't always like the best versions.
You wouldn't want to get invited.
That part. That part. Because I know my attitude, I just be out here struggling.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do better. And I have been doing better. And I'm excited that I've been doing better. And that's because I love my hot baths. I will turn on some reality TV. My husband don't like reality TV, but he'll tell you, baby, put that reality TV on with a camera. Let her be that she just trying to just calm down. So do whatever it is that you have to do for you. Okay. Zandra and Kevin, I love y'all so very much. I hate that y'all are about to miss this spillage, but we really about to kind of continue this conversation for a little bit.
Right.
But anyway, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. And until next time, spillers, this is Mrs. Wilson, and I am signing out. Ow, that was good.
Oh shit, I gotta go.
Look, see how that
I
works.
didn't realize it was 3:47.
That
Cousin
works.
started at 5.
Uh-oh. Okay, well,
picked out my outfit.
You done. You ain't picked out no outfit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Kevin.
You gotta go to the mall? Or you gonna get something from home?
They told me the Tuskegee colors was just burgundy and gold.
And go, yeah.
I got a burgundy shirt and I got some gold, but they don't go together.
Huh? Burgundy and gold always go.
I'm not talking about, but the way the materials is
Oh.
they don't go together.
Okay.
You know. So.
Okay, so how you want them to go together? I'm just trying to understand.
Like one material might be.
Yeah, one material don't go with the other material.
Oh, the material.
Like this black is
Can you
different
stop
from
for
this
me on
black.
it?
Like this black
We
is
love
different
y'all.
from
Bye,
this
y'all.
black.
Can you stop? This is red.
Oh shit.
You gotta do it.
You know I'm short.